that they're the lowest of the low and we just need to get rid of them, that it would be best for humanity if we could just convince all of the lower races to just stop breeding. So Planned Parenthood, on purpose, focused on African American and indigenous communities and poor whites, too. It was a eugenics program. And Planned Parenthood was a eugenics program, and she was so antinatalist. You can find clips of her on the internet now where they would interview her on the radio, and she'd say, if it were up to me, nobody would ever have babies anymore. We just would stop having them because life is terrible and life is hard and it's suffering, and bringing children in the world is a terrible thing. Especially, she said, this is a famous quote of hers, the most kind thing a large family can do to one of its young members is to kill it. And her whole shtick was sold on lies. She told lies about her mother. She said that her mother died from overbreeding, that she had so many children, it just destroyed her body and she died. Not true. Her mom had tuberculosis and died from tuberculosis like half of everyone back then. So she lied about that. She told a fake story about a woman named Sadie Sachs who didn't know how she kept getting pregnant and the doctor refused to tell her because the bad male doctors just wanted the women to just keep having babies, so they refused to tell them how that worked. Which I went and asked my grandma. I'm like, Grandma, you were around like in this exact time period. Did you and your mom like not know how babies were made? And she was like, what are you talking about? Of course we knew that. In fact, she said after my sister was born, her younger sister was the fourth kid in the family, the doctor told my parents, like, you guys need to be careful, like time things and like try, because it's, she had some health problems. And he's like, another baby might be risky. So if you want to avoid that, here's how you avoid that. She's like, of course we knew. This idea
People have known that since the beginning of time.
Of course they have, but she wrote a whole book that purported to have thousands of letters from women around the world writing to Margaret Sanger saying, I'm only 23 and I'm on my 14th baby. I'm not kidding. The numbers were insane. She was alleging that there were 23-year-olds who were on like their 11th pregnancy and dying from overbirth, and that they just didn't know how to stop it. And so she was like, this is why we need abortion clinics, is for this reason. Now, I looked into this because there's something called the Margaret Sanger Papers Project. They have everything she's ever done. If she wiped her mouth on a napkin, they've got that in the archives. They have everything. Do you think out of the thousands of letters she said that she got from women saying, I just can't stop having all these babies and it's killing me and I'm miserable, how many do you think are preserved in the Margaret Sanger Papers Project?
How many? 0?
3.
3?
3 out of thousands.